Food Network fans, get ready. The bets are bigger and the stakes are higher on the thrilling new season of Wild Card Kitchen. The multi-talented chef and host, Eric Adjepong, is here to give us a behind-the-scenes look at the outrageous late-night culinary card game that's raising the bar for food competition. Eric, good morning.
Just how are you? Good to hear from you.
Yeah, it's great to be chatting with you. So, what can fans expect to see on season 2 of Wild Card Kitchen?
It was such a poignant intro because literally everything that you said is exactly what's happening with season 2. With season 1, it was like the best kept secret. No one really knew what we were doing. Food Network Kitchens in the daytime is like busybodies, and there's a lot of interviews happening. There's a lot of recipe testing happening. But then we flip this set, so to speak, and then we bring in chefs to come in and have a little bit of fun doing a culinary poker game where you call it the bets are higher this season. The food is amazing, but the vibe is still the same. I love that atmosphere that we have with Food Network, soon to Wild Card Kitchen specifically, because unlike other Food Network shows where it's so like nail biting and you're at the edge of your seat and it's really, really intense, we have a little bit of that, but then there's such a jovial sort of like light, airiness to it that's really fun. You feel like you're a fly on the wall in some of your favorite chefs' kitchens or in their homes, and just seeing them kind of go at it. We have culinary poker cards from ingredient cards like asparagus all the way down to zucchini. Wild cards that go as crazy as you have to cook an all purple dish, an all orange dish. You can't use any salt, or you have exclusive use of the salt. And really just watching these chefs kind of go at it. So there's a gameplay at the table, but then also these chefs, and the casting has done so well. These chefs are either family related, they know each other really well as friends, they live in close proximity. So there's a lot of like interpersonal play as well. You're bluffing, you're trying to save somebody's line, maybe peer pressuring, which is always involved and encouraged. So there's a lot of different aspects to this game that makes it so much fun to watch, and I can't wait for people to see season 2.
It is such a fun show. And of course, being in Las Vegas, we know we know a thing or two about placing some bets.
Yeah.
But do you have any favorite moments from filming the show?
You know, it's funny. The first episode that'll be airing is based in Vegas. We're celebrating chefs that have either a residency or Vegas restaurants. So Chef Jetila, Michael and Brian Voltaggio are in there. So seeing that and the sort of the high rollers and the stakes that they go in, no chef wants to lose. So they're betting some serious cash. And, what I love is really just talking to the chefs about what they're doing with other people's money. So Tiffany Faison in one of the episodes talks about renovating her house with somebody else's money, or taking a vacation with somebody else's cash. And it really all goes down. You put your money where your mouth is when you're cooking. And it's so fun to watch. I feel like I'm the first person viewer as the host. I'm obviously dishing the cards and trying to keep things at bay and at tame. But it's so fun to watch these chefs go at it because they really are competitive and they really want to win, which is great.
Now, I know you probably can't give away too much, but were there any moments that really surprised you or maybe caught you off guard and you had a wow factor moment?
There was one or two things that never happened. I don't want to reveal too much. That's never happened on season 1. That happened on season 2 with Wild Card. Each and every episode is different in the sense that chefs are betting different amounts of money as well. So some chefs can go like really, really heavy on the bet in the first round and try to take all of the money in the second round, or in the third round rather. So I've seen that happen where a chef literally cleans house and goes home with every single dollar that's available on the table, which is amazing. And clearly all the bragging rights in the group chat, when chefs go home and stuff like that. So that's really fun to see. But oh gosh, the amazing food that comes out of this kitchen each and every episode is so cool to watch. And then there's a really good like belly aching laughing moment once or twice in each episode, which I really enjoy. So just having these chefs kind of show their personalities in ways that they haven't been able to do so before on the network is something that I'm really just proud of for this show, because we're offering something completely different. Like chefs are coming in their gowns, hair down. Like usually chefs are up, hair is up, they're in their chef coats, suits. Chef Malarkey has this crazy Alaskan bear hat. So it's really, really fun just to see the personalities of these chefs, and being there to host it all is cool.
Well, we're super excited to see it. Now, last question here. How do you keep the energy up and the game still being fair while still throwing in those really unexpected challenges?
I think that's just inherent. The energy is just always at a 10. Especially, I mean, think about it. When you're You're in Vegas too, so you know the deal. When you're playing, it's just this natural high that you get, but then also paired with like being close to your friends or somebody that you work with for a while. There's just like those natural competitive juices start flowing. So the intensity is always there, but the trash talking is so cool and hilarious and fun in between it all. So it's really just a mix of all of the good stuff. Just seeing chefs kind of just come through with their personalities and that atmosphere is just something that, again, completely unique to the show. And I, as the host, have a really cool kind of front row seat to watch it all.
Well, we can't wait. Eric, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Season 2 of Wild Card Kitchen premieres today and airs Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on Food Network.